All right, closing the book on Colorado, you happy with sort of the professional mode of the team, the way they just took care of business in a game in which they should have taken care of business?
Yeah, I'm excited about the way the week went. With so many possible distractions of what was considered a trap game, and weather, and road, and Friday. We performed pretty well. We could have played better, and thought for the most part we did what we needed to win. We got out of there. Sustained some injuries, but we need to get guys back this week because obviously it's a big game for us.
Were you happy with Lamar Dawson's play, and can we expect him to see him start again on Saturday?
Yeah, that position is so hard to play and complicated, and for that to be his first start, he did well in there. And obviously made some mistakes like anybody would, but he'll continue to get better.
You've openly admired Stanford, and it looked like you took their formation there a little bit. Did you like what you saw putting Andre out there in that power set?
Yeah, it was something that we had practiced before but hadn't used yet in the game, and so it was good to get him in there. Obviously, he's a big guy and can move the pile, and so we'll keep doing that stuff.
You look back at that Washington game last year. Was that one that got away from you?
Yeah, really felt that in the Notre Dame game. Really games we just handed away there. It was so easy to finish Notre Dame game off, and so easy to finish this one off down in the red zone so many times, and then to have them stop on 4th and 11, and so obviously we want to get this one back.
Jake Locker was a top pick, but it seems like they've done a pretty good job replacing him. What have you seen from Keith Price?
Yeah, Keith really has done a great job on 3rd down, a great job with his feet. For a rookie quarterback, it's very surprising how well he's done. Obviously, he's extremely well coached.
Has Coach Sarkisian changed the offense that obviously he ran here because he's had 2 mobile quarterbacks up at Washington? Do you see differences?
Yeah, they're very different. And he's adapted to his personnel up there and spreads it out a little bit more and plays with more receivers than we used to here. But really, obviously, has done a great job, especially with the quarterback.
Really, the strength of their offense, though, is running. Polk maybe doesn't get a lot of national attention, but already over 1,000 yards. Who do you compare him to with backs?
Oh, I don't know. I just know he's really tough to bring down. So as you watch him, you don't realize sometimes how big he is. Big, physical, fast, and then has done a great job in the passing game as of late. So really a big-time threat, something we're going to have to deal with.
Nick Holt's defense has really struggled this year. He's been under fire a little bit. Had great success here. Is he doing something different, or do you see personnel issues? What do you see from their defense?
Well, I think anytime you're working young guys in, they've committed to their young guys and playing a bunch of younger players, and lost some experience last year. And so, at first you can see them suffering from that like anybody would, but then they've started to play a lot better. Outside that Stanford game, they've played 4 straight pretty good games on defense.
Obviously, a little personal competition between you and Coach Sark. Have you talked to him at all this week, and you're tired of hearing about last year? You want to erase that?
Yeah, it's not about us. It's about the kids and coming out and playing well and doing good. But obviously, we want to get this win back.
And you got a homecoming and another big crowd expected on Saturday. Do you feel like this program is building momentum and you need to keep that going?
Yeah, I do. I told our players this morning, it's pretty special. You go back to a bunch of articles being written, towards the beginning of the year that SC football, the crowds wouldn't come back, and we're going to deal with a bunch of low 60,000 type crowds, and so it's really neat because I feel like the city has kind of fallen in love with these players, and they should. They're undermanned. We don't have as many players as other people, but they go out and they just fight on, and they're playing really well, and they're playing together as a team, and so it's neat to see the sellout last week and then potential of 2 more in these next 2 games.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.